Yo, what's up, everybody? Your boy Carbonated Bean. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my family, my friends, my loved ones. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Lightbringers, the Four Horsemen, Rod, Cujo, Burko, Rod L. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole team. And it's a thing I wanted to talk to for a real long time. I actually kind of want to talk about it for a couple of years. Things that people become conscious of certain things or awakening. I like to say awaken, just because you think you're conscious, you don't know everything. So it's some things that some people in these groups, I should say the conscious community, it's a particular group of folks I'm talking about, but this applies to everybody, especially black people in general too. And some of these folks out here, you know what I mean, I know it's the information age, it's the digital age. We got a lot of information out here, and we get access through the internet, which I'm thankful for because that's how I got access to a lot of this information out here as well. And the thing is, some of them think that you need to do away money, forget money, and etc. and so on. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know that the fiat notes, owned by the private banks, etc., etc. Yeah, we know the money is fake. We know it's a game, So we in the matrix to keep it 100. So, but some folks think like forget money, but just come together, forget the money, etc., etc., and so on. But I mean, me being a person that I am, like I said, some people I don't like their knowledge that they drop. But some stuff that I know for myself, I'm not going to apply it, in my life. So when I listen to certain people with certain information, I take what fits, and what don't fit, I throw it away. Same thing for you out there, y'all watching this video. Whatever don't apply to you, that's fine. Whatever applies to you, that's fine as well. I'm not probably no sect or no particular group or trying to persuade nobody to make certain decisions. However, like me being an individual, for somebody, to tell me, forget the system, etc., and so on and forth. Me, I don't know how about other people's raised as well. I mean, I have two parents, they raised me, pretty decent, I have family, obviously, like many of you families out there who grew up in a Christian background. I'm no longer that, obviously. Now I advise all y'all not to bang on y'all Christians, real talk, but y'all do y'all real research about Christianity. Not everything that's gonna fit your beliefs and comfort you. Because it's one thing you should look up the verses, look that up, and that explains how, basically how the popes at that time, they were planning to conquer the lands in order to make them servants, make the indigenous people in the Americas, Africa, and so on and so forth, to become submissive to Christ, how they viewed it. So it is what it is. I mean, do your research on that. And a lot of people still don't believe that or not aware of the good shit Jesus, I should say. But it's not really trying to downplay out there, y'all Christian folks, because if y'all my family, I still love y'all anyway. But it's the information age. Like I said, people need to wake up and rise up. People are becoming awakened. That's what conscious means, awakening. So there's many things to be awakened of. So just like being awakened about, United States being a corporation, it's owned by several private investors or corporations on top of that, and the Vatican, etc., so on. Now, we get all that, okay? Now, we still got to eat at the end of the day. So, I'm not going to listen to nobody just to up and quit my job because some particular person on YouTube or whatever leader making certain suggestions that we need to do with the system just to come together. Now, first of all, you need to have some resources, okay? Now, me being a person that I know been into different ways you can make money, with the internet. And I also want to kind of get into some of these cats out here, they're thinking that you shouldn't, everything should be for free. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say this like this: all the information that these cats out here that they teaching, John Henry Clark or whatever, the cats that be teaching on them leaders and all these different books. I bet they use some money to buy them books and all the information. I bet some of these cats out here got products and services that tell you to do away with money. I bet they got some type of website up too. See, you gotta think, before you just throw everything away in the water, throw the whole picture away. You know what I'm saying? So, well, back to my point, and me being observing the last couple of years, even before I came into so-called consciousness or whatever, I've been very observant of different individuals making money from home and working online, things, etc., etc., even while I was working my job. So with that being said, with the power of the internet, just like I was able to come into consciousness by coming certain information about the truth about Christianity, the Moors, the Hebrew Israelites, etc., etc., the indigenous folk, all that and above, I've been observing and see how that changed a lot of people's lives, So it's a lot of people in certain ones in the so-called conscious community, they try to bring economics to them. They try to bring, health to them. They try to bring ways how to get land, in some aspects of the paperwork. It's good and it's bad. But at the end of the day, you filing paperwork, you signing paperwork when you get your driver's license, you signing paperwork just to, just to get, that check at your job to get that job, so you can't downplay all the way paperwork, but it depends what particular paperwork you saying, because I'm not down with certain aspects of that paperwork and status corrections and all that, so with that being said, what the point I was making, so with that being said is, a lot of these people, they bring this type of information, but some of them don't want to listen. Some of them show them how to use, how to get paperwork, for example, just to get some land. You ain't got to go get real super pseudo crazy like some of these cats is with the paperwork. But, how to build a community, how to get a land. We say all these things and stuff like that. But some of the cats still don't want to listen. They too focused, man, on, say, for example, Wall Street. The Black Wall Street. Now, for y'all don't know that they bombed the Black Wall Street, okay? So, some people like, man, forget all that, man. Should they bomb the Black Wall Street? They had no military, this, etc., etc. Saying all these negative things that will be in your mind subconsciously, not trying to pull the people together. Yeah, we know all that. So what? We can't be scared. Some of us do need to come together. I agree. Have our own land. But if somebody told me, if I listen to somebody and I know what I'm capable of, I know what gifts I have, I know what talents I have, I know creative aspects of things inside of me that I can help and contribute to, black people or carbonated people. I like to call it carbonated beings particularly. I'm not going to listen to somebody like that tell me to do away with money, okay? We still, the system going to corrupt, stuff going to fall, etc., etc., and so on before, and so on, or whatever. But I'm not going to listen to them on that note. Now, all the other information, I'm cool with. I apply that. I understand that the most important thing is the soul. So you need to do the things that helps you, like meditation, etc., so on, so we can ascend and not keep following the same old life cycles. So for y'all that think that we just live one life, so-called lifetime, that's not the truth. That's farthest from the truth. So all that stuff about you going to heaven and Jesus, etc., etc., you man, hey, you've been robbed. You've been robbed on your lifetime, believing all that BS. I'm gonna keep it all $100, but not to attack y'all beliefs. But anyway, so and then another thing on that note, it seems like some of these conscious folks, they starting to be like the protesters. You know what I mean? What you mean protesters? Protesters, like for example, your bishops, your preachers, your pastors. They keep protesting, selling dreams and hopes. Some of these conscious folks are doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like a Jesse Jackson or Reverend Al Sharpton. And they starting to be no better than them. Just keep going in circles. You keep talking about it, that stuff gets old. You know what I mean? So when you keep talking and protesting and stuff like that, marching and stuff like that, it has its points or whatever. I'm not going down it because I could get on a Black Lives Matter movement on a whole nother topic because I have my own views on that. But if you keep barking up the same old song on the same old tree, swinging on the same old branch, but not showing us how to grow our own trees, bear our own fruit as individuals, then after a while I gotta stop listening to you, man. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I want to say on that, because you gotta learn how to filter. You know what I mean? Some of these people out here, because if money is gonna fall, the current fiat note is gonna fall, and I'm gonna keep it real. We do need to come together, but at the same time, you can't tell one specific person not to do one thing and to do away the other when stuff don't work like that. And a lot of these cats are karate keyboard gangsters or karate keyboard conscious Negroes, and some of the stuff don't even apply. They so smart on knowing this and that, but if we not out here trying to really grind and get it, so we can come together, so we can put some of our money together, you know what I mean? And then some of them, even some of these cats out here, they teach about nation building, you know what I mean? Yeah, they might, they might seem fugazi. Yeah, they might fill out a little paperwork like real quick, because at the end of the day, it's you know what I'm saying, it's for a name of a nation, because at the end of the day, all of it is fugazi. Y'all can keep 100. All the states are corporation. All the countries are corporations, so it don't matter. Corporation on top of corporation. So it's people, they just trying to play the game. So they had the knowledge, and they want the people to start coming together with nations. All right, but some are like, man, forget all that paperwork, this and that, etc., etc., so on. But you got countries eventually in the future, if we start off now, even if we do that, you know what I mean, like countries in Africa, they might come to our rescue over here. See, people don't think of that. You feel me? You know what I mean? And people that's so caught up in like about the white man owning this and etc. etc. Yeah, we got the Rothschilds, etc. etc. Yeah, they running things right now from how we see it. But you got a lot of countries in Africa. They booming. They got their own internet. All right, they got their own currency. They got their own way about how they do stuff digitally. So they is actually they're ahead in many ways than we are in the United States. So the United States is kind of behind in many ways, behind Africa. You know what I mean? And like some of the countries in Asia. I'm gonna keep it 100 because they booming with this technology. So I'm not gonna throw away the use of this this internet and this technology for me to get what I need to get, trying to listen to certain people right here on YouTube or whatever it is, on Facebook, wherever. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd just put that out there, because it's a lot of people, and you keep looking at the white man this, white man that, etc. Yeah, there is. I'm gonna keep it real on some aspects. So I ain't no cool when it comes to certain aspects on that, how they doing us as a people. But at the same time, it's like we got a lot of black people in the military. You know what I mean? You got a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us in the military. You know what I mean? They don't want no harm on us. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of families here. Some of them, they don't like how the police is doing us over here. They see that. And some of them don't see that. But there's nothing they can do about it. And they only join the army because they feel that was the best way. It's like, a lot of inventors. We got a lot of black inventors. A lot of black people are responsible for some of this technology we use today. So don't be so quick to think that the white people creating every single thing by their lone selves, because a lot of us are involved in that. Alright, and then a lot of stuff that we invented, obviously some of them have taken the credit for it, which is unfortunate. But I'm making this point is Don't listen to some of these cats around here that tell you to throw certain things away, like getting your money. All right. So somebody like me, right, might want to connect with some other conscious brothers and sisters, right? I might want to drop a couple $100,000 on something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? On some land or whatever. You might want to get some weaponry, etc., etc., and so on. So you just can't just throw everything away. You know. So that's pretty much all I got to say. And then as far as these cats with the information too, like I was saying before, if I mentioned, all these cats, they bought all these books, all these information, you know what I'm saying, of all the people that came before us and that gave us all this information. Act like they ain't even spend no money on all that information. You know what I mean? It's starting to get ridiculous right now. I mean, all I'm saying at the end of the day, just use your common sense and do what you got to do to get yours, not in a selfish, derogatory way. You know what I'm saying? Be selfish for the right reasons. Be selfish for yourself first in order to help everybody as a collective, as a group. You know what I mean? So it's about knowledge for self for a reason. If you don't really know yourself, then we lost out here. So I mean, sometimes we're gonna be lost on certain things, but eventually we're gonna find our own way. So but that's all I pretty much got to say. So peace out, much love. Do what you gotta do, grind to get yours, in order for us to come as collective, so we can do things maybe like getting land, okay, growing our own food, etc. and so on. So deuces.